So this is my video on the cochlear implant Socratic seminar. And basically a cochlear implant uses a processor that you wear behind your ear, and it sends signals to a receiver and it stimulates the implant under the skin, and that's whenever it stimulates the auditory nerve and all the sound waves get threaded into your cochlea. And it's best for people with severe hearing loss in both ears, and they don't have any benefits from hearing aids, and the patient has no medical conditions that would complicate the surgery. Hearing loss where you can't hear any voices, and lost hearing later in life, and depend on lip reading and have committed to rehabilitation. The surgery takes about 3 to 4 hours for each ear, and without insurance it can cost up to $50,000, and you may have to replace different parts of it over time. And before the surgery, you're given general anesthesia to make you sleep, and once you're asleep, the surgeon creates an incision behind your ear and makes a slight indentation in the mastoid bone. Your surgeon makes a tiny hole in the cochlea, then they insert the electrodes through the hole. Next, they insert the receiver behind your ear beneath the skin. They secure it to the skull and stitch the incision. Once the surgery is complete, you'll be moved to the recovery unit where you wake up. You'll be closely monitored to make sure you don't have any side effects from the surgery, and you'll typically be discharged a few hours after surgery or the next day. And before you leave the hospital, a healthcare provider will show you how to take care of the incision, and you'll have a follow-up appointment about a week later so your surgeon can check the incision and see how it's healing. About a month after surgery, your doctor will add the external parts, and the internal components then will be activated. And during the next couple of months, you'll need to regularly see your doctor for adjustments. You'll also need therapy called audiologic rehabilitation, and this will improve your hearing and speech skills, and it usually involves working with an audiologist and a speech language pathologist. Make sure I have everything here. And this is very controversial because they say that if you get a cochlear implant, then you aren't a part of like the deaf community anymore, and it's controversial because it costs so much to give people the gift to hear. And so yeah, that is my Socratic seminar.